Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had so many questions. How do we record an episode? Where do we find background music? How do we get our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places that people like to listen? And where do we find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. Anchor makes it simple to get up and running. You can upload and schedule your podcasts ahead of time. It publishes to all the major podcast platforms. You can easily check your stats. I could go on, but instead, why don't you go and get started? Go to anchor.fm/start to join the e-commerce minute and a diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. We can't wait to hear your podcast.
It's the E-commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-commerce Minute episode 367.
Shop with crypto at Coin2Shop.
There are places other than the dark web to spend your cryptocurrencies. The only issue is that you're limited to what you can buy. You can't exactly put crypto kitties under the Christmas tree. Coin2Shop is an easy solution for your cryptocurrency spending woes. I know you have those, Bart. Coin2Shop is a browser extension that you can use to shop on Amazon or eBay using your cryptocurrencies as cash. Coin2Shop currently accepts payments in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin Cash, Monero, Litecoin, and Dash payments options will be available soon. It's a great way to avoid transfer fees, excessive mining fees, and remain anonymous when dealing with these large mainstream e-commerce companies. You can either use the extension or the order creation button on the Coin2Shop site. When using the extension, simply add your product to the Coin2Shop cart and check out using your crypto wallet through the extension. You can also choose to create an order on the Coin2Shop website by pasting the link to the product you want to order. Then Coin2Shop will notify you when the order has been created and ready to be paid. You shop and you pay with your once unused cryptocurrency, and cool stuff is delivered to your door. Go to the Coin2Shop website and register today. More crypto stuff.
More crypto stuff I don't understand. Why would you use this? Why would you use this?
This is similar. Well, no, this isn't similar. So Lolly was the one you would earn cryptocurrency. I actually use that because it always seems to pop up.
I do. So here's the thing. Ebates has been around forever, and they're the biggest, and I use that more than anything else. I also use American Airlines actually has one too.
It's a browser extension.
Yeah, so you can earn miles and stuff like that.
Miles. I would use that.
I would use that better. It just depends on where you shop. But I would rather get the money. The problem with cryptocurrency, obviously, is it just so all over the place with how much it's worth and stuff like that. So, $1 now is not really worth $1 later. And looking at the cryptocurrency, looking at how down it is now, was like, that's a little crazy.
Yeah, the volatility is a great point there. What's not mentioned in the article is that Coin2Shop charges a 5% commission, so you're paying that on top of whatever you're paying,
which is a lot. I mean, that's right. That's a lot. I think
it's supposed that you're right. It's supposed to offer some convenience, but it's also coming at a pretty big cost.
Yeah, that's like the story that if you saw, what is it? One of the states is going to accept cryptocurrency or Bitcoin for tax payment. I'm thinking, how does that make sense? How does that actually make sense?
How do you, so is the crypto taxed first and then isn't that the big problem? Wasn't that the big reason for crypto, is that you could just avoid all banking and government meddling?
Yeah, but that's not actually the problem with it. It's the problem with it is, so you say you owe $100 in taxes. So say it's one Bitcoin,
but it's actually $300, right?
Right, but you pay it with, say you pay one Bitcoin, but in reality, it drops 2 days later. Did you pay? Did you pay and you're okay with taxes, or you're not? Like, you're in this weird limbo all of a sudden.
Yeah, and that is really what we've always said is one of the big issues with crypto. How do these companies with these transactions? Because sometimes when crypto's really, and this I guess was more of a case last year when it was really swinging up and down. Right now it's between $3,000 and $4,000, and it's kind of it doesn't seem to be going up. But I think a lot of people just lose their shirt just between the time the transaction is placed and the transaction is authorized on the other side because it doesn't have to go through a couple channels. It's not like when you go on Amazon and you throw your debit card on there. The transaction takes a while to occur, right?
Well, kind of, because when you sell it, it actually sells at the marketplace price at that moment.
So is the market rate locked? Is it locked for a day, or is it locked for?
No, it's locked for whatever the sales is. So you do when you move money out, it's whatever it's locking at that time.
Okay, got it. So it's
just
really
kind of like what you do with international transfers or stuff like that. It locks at that particular quote.
I see. So international currency would be the same way. Whatever the valuation is at that moment, it's locked in, and then the transaction goes through.
Correct.
Got it. All right. So it's called Coin2Shop. We'll have a link on our website, ecommerceminute.co. So go and spend all your cryptocurrency and buy us some goodies. If you want to give us a shout out, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy, or send us an email, hello@sumoheavy.com. We'd love to hear what you think about the podcast. We're rounding out our slate of shows for this year. We will be taking a hiatus over the Christmas holiday and back for season 3 in 2019.
Wait. Season 3 already?
Right? Season 3.
Oh,
3. This is when all the characters start to gel, and it's like the series gets really good, and you start falling in love with certain characters. We're not going to kill any characters off, so you can be rest assured with that. But yeah,
he might kill me off, but John is always going to be here.
It might be a solo show. So anyway, as I said, we'll be taking a hiatus over the Christmas holiday. We'll be back on January 3rd, correct?
Yes.
That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.